Stepping into the club now. I know you notice me. Wanna be.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Lydia, aka A Fashionable Mess. And how's everyone doing today? I cannot believe it's already March. January went by slow as hell. February was fast as hell. So I'm looking forward to March. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready to start wearing my cute spring dresses, my summer clothes, go to festivals, all that. So today's video is going to be an awesome one. So as you guys know, March 8th is International Women's Day. And I am so excited. I'm glad we have our own day. Like, every day should be Women's Day, but, you know, this is the one that's on the map. So I thought I would do something fun and just talk about my favorite companies that were founded by women. And yeah, my favorite part about this whole thing was just doing the research on these companies and just learning more about them, learning more about the founders' stories. I encourage you to dive deeper than, you know, what I'm going to talk about today and actually research these companies. Are there any companies that you guys thought I should have made the list? Are there any women-owned companies that you love? Please let me know. All right, guys. And as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're excited for International Women's Day, give it a thumbs up. And then why not just take a quick moment right now to subscribe? I mean, you might as well. I won't look. I'll just wait. All right, cool. All right, so while I was doing my research, I discovered that there are so many companies founded by women, amazing companies. And of course, I couldn't, list all of them in this video, or else this video would be super duper long. So I just kind of cut it down to the brands that I personally love and founders that have inspired me. So the first half of it's basically going to be about skincare and makeup brands, and then the last is going to be like etc. So just companies that I think are really cool that were founded by women. Inspired by Africa, Juvia's Place was created by West African Chichi Ibura. It's one of the first companies I want to mention because I love their products. The colors are amazing. If you get a chance, please check out their website. Please check out their palettes. They are amazing. They're sold at Ulta now. So if you're not an online shopper, you can definitely go into store and see them. And I guarantee once you swatch them, you're going to buy like 4 or 5 of them. And the price point on them is amazing. The second company I want to bring up shook the makeup industry, seriously, and that is Fenty Beauty, created by everyone's love, Rihanna. What kind of list would this be if I didn't include Robin? Fenty Beauty is inclusive of women everywhere and of women of every color. I love the shade range of it. I love the packaging. I just love all of it. And let's not forget the highlighters. The highlighters will have you beaming to the gods. I love you, Rihanna. The third company I want to mention was created by a woman who was turned down by every single person on Shark Tank. She was countlessly told no. She wanted to create a vegan lipstick that was free of all the chemicals and BS that's in our makeup products today. And that's Melissa Butler, who is the founder of the Lip Bar. The Lip Bar can now be found in Target. I love Melissa's persistency. She didn't give up. She didn't walk away from her dream, even after everybody told her no. I tend to give up, so if everybody on Shark Tank told me no, I'd probably go home and cry, but Melissa didn't do that because she believed in herself. The next company on my list, you've seen the pink cars driving around. You've probably been stopped in a local, H&M, or like Macy's by someone trying to recruit you. But I'm talking about Mary Kay. And why is Mary Kay on this list, you ask? Mary Kay was founded by Mary Kay Ash. After experiencing inequality in the workplace, she was like, you know what? I'm done with this. I want to create a business that's not only going to create opportunity for women, but it's going to make them be able to create their own form of income, determine how much they're going to make, and grow a business of their own. The next company's co-founders, Katya and Haley, they're tired of wasting money on beauty products and want to simplify the beauty product buying process. So therefore they created what's known today as Birchbox. Birchbox is a subscription beauty box service. You're able to get sample sizes of the products before you commit to the full size. I like this because you're not wasting products. You're not wasting money on products that you end up not using. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes my skin things will be smooth sailing with the product, and then my skin's like, oh hell no, I'm done with this, and it'll just start breaking out. So I love that Birchbox allows me to try products out before I really commit to the full size. Rhea Ann Silva created one of the most iconic products in the beauty industry right now. I know you've seen it. It's hot pink, it's cute, and how would we blend without it? I'm talking about the Beauty Blender. So Silva actually worked at a department store, and she put herself through fashion school. She wanted to create the Beauty Blender because there were makeup sponges on the market at the time, but they weren't fulfilling her needs. They were leaving, patches on your face. They weren't blending your makeup seamlessly. So she finally decided to create the Beauty Blender. And of course, nobody took her serious. From the whole process of her starting it, people helped her, but they actually didn't think that it would become successful. Even to the lab that manufactured it, they laughed at her when she said that she wanted a hot pink sponge. But she was persistent. She knew what she wanted, and that's what she was going to do. And now that hot pink is so iconic. One of my favorite Japanese beauty lines is Tatcha. Tatcha was created by Victoria Tsai. She actually suffered from dermatitis, and that's when she really wanted to know what exactly were the ingredients in her beauty products. I love Tatcha Beauty. Tatcha Beauty is really pricey, but I will say that the ingredients are selected very carefully for what is going into your products. I have super sensitive skin, so I've used multiple Tatcha products and I'm not broken out. I love the way my skin feels. I love how transparent they are with what's in their products. A lot of people complain that Tatcha's products are, rather pricey, but with this, it's all about quality. You get what you pay for. Yes, there are more inexpensive dupes that have been created, but I also like the fact that every purchase you make goes to the Room to Read Foundation, and this helps fund education for girls who aren't able to access it in Africa and Asia, and I love that. The list for skincare and makeup was rather short. I know I didn't include a lot of brands. I just included brands that really spoke to me. Like I said, if I included everybody in the list, this video would be like 2 hours long. So we ain't got time for all of that. This next list of companies I have are companies that you've probably heard of. I didn't know anything about the founders, so I had a great time looking up the founders for each of these companies, why they started it. This took me a couple hours because, of course, I wanted to listen to their Google Talk, or I found a podcast on them. But if you have time, I definitely recommend going through and listening to each of these founders' stories because it's really fascinating and it's downright inspiring. The first company on this list is an absolute necessity. I'm talking about Spanx. Spanx was created by Sarah Blakely. She is such an inspiration to me. I love this company a lot. If you can, she has a podcast with Joe Rogan where she goes into detail about creating Spanx, what was her motivation behind it, and just her story, and it's really fascinating just seeing her really rise up to the company that it is now. The next company is a company that allows you to have fashion freedom by allowing you to rent designer items, designer accessories, and so you don't always have to succumb to like the same style. I'm talking about Rent the Runway. Rent the Runway was co-founded by friends Jennifer Hyman and Jennifer Fleiss. I hope I'm saying that correct. This next company's founder, Katrina Lake, started her online styling service out of her apartment in Cambridge. I'm talking about Stitch Fix. Like, I need the I need lighting back. So this next founder was actually the co-founder of Tinder. She actually left the company after she filed a sexual harassment suit against co-founder and ex-boyfriend. I'm talking about Whitney Wolfe Herd, who is now the founder of Bumble. She created Bumble because she wanted women to take control of dating and dating apps. What makes Bumble so special is that in order for like the males on it to talk to you, you have to reach out to them first. Not only do you have to swipe, which means that you're in agreement that, you know, they're attractive, match with somebody, you're actually in the power position because you have to message them within 24 hours. So no more, you know, hey, what up messages, no more dick pics, none of that. This next company, created by Alexa Von Tobel, helps people manage their finance. I'm talking about LearnVest. Managing your finances can be confusing, it can be difficult. So Alexa used her background in finances to simplify it for you by creating this app. Now, if I could just find an app that would stop me from buying 3 candles, 2 blankets, and 50 sweaters from TJ Maxx every time I go there, we'd be straight. The next company is actually a vitamin subscription company. It was created by Katrina Schneider. Katrina believes that health begins with better ingredients. While Katrina was pregnant, she became very conscious of all the stuff that she was putting in her body, even down to her vitamins. And she discovered that a lot of vitamins have unnecessary things in them that we don't need. So she wanted to essentially create a clean vitamin, which is how the company Ritual was born. So Ritual, you can actually sign up for it. It's a vitamin subscription service. It's not just prenatals, like you can get your multivitamins from there. And it shows you like what is going into the vitamins. Like your vitamins actually arrive and they're clear and you can see like what's in them. I don't know much about what's in vitamins. I just be, you know, going to Whole Foods, and if it's there, I trust it. But yeah, I think this is something that I would definitely look into. What happens when a single mom gets laid off from her dream job? She starts a fitness group in her spare bedroom, and that has now grown to be known as Orangetheory. Orangetheory was co-founded by Ellen Latham. Ellen created Orangetheory based on proven, you know, fitness techniques, a proven workout regimen that actually showed results. Do I personally go to Orangetheory, or am I a member? No, because honestly, it's hella expensive. So I'm just going to continue to use the free first class trial until they ban me. I've already gone to different, you know, I've gone out of state to use that. What do you do when a family member of yours is the co-founder of YouTube? Duh, you start your own startup. That's what Ann Wasicki did. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct. I have watched several videos of how to pronounce her name, and of course, like the minute I go to record this, I forget. But Ann is the creator of 23andMe, and if you don't know what that is, it's an at-home genetics testing kit, and you can find out everything about your background and your genetics. Now, by signing up for that and allowing them to perform the genetic test, you're also allowing them to have a sample of your genes for gene testing. Not only is it awesome that you're able to find out about your ancestry, but you're also able to hopefully be a part of some medical breakthroughs. This next company was created so it could go head to head with the lingerie monopoly known as Victoria's Secret. Michelle Cordero Grant is the creator of Lively. Lively was created to include all women. If you look at their advertisement, it's definitely different than their competition. They are celebrating women who are smart, healthy, active, and confident. They're not using, 5'10" size 0 models to represent. This next company's founder is a true self-made millionaire. She has landed on Forbes lists, and her story is so inspirational. I had no idea about her. I just knew that I loved her water bottles, and I'm talking about Swell. I know you've seen them. They're artsy, they're cute, they're fun to hold. You could put wine in them. I'm not saying to do that, but you can. Sarah Koss started the Swell company. She had zero funding. She literally took all of her savings and put it into the company. That is the true definition of self-made. She had nobody to back her. I love Swell's support for the environment and the fact that they've raised over $800K to give to UNICEF. And I know that the Swell bottles can be a little pricey, so she actually created a second line called Sip by Swell, and those are a little bit more affordable and just as cute. Alright guys, I want to end this video with the note that one thing I noticed with all of these founders is their persistency. They didn't give up. Several of them, they had doors closed in their face. People turned them down for funding. People told them that their idea was silly, that they would never be created. And now look at them. So I just want to leave that as a message. Like, anything is possible as long as you put your mind to it. If you want to create something, go for it. There's nothing stopping you. So don't give up on your dreams. It's like my shirt says, she can, she will. So now it's your time. Well guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you. Sound off on the comments below what your favorite women-owned companies are. I'd love to, research them, read about their story. All of this has been so inspiring for me. And honestly, that's why I decided to create my YouTube channel, because I thought if not now, then when? Later becomes never. Go for it. Whatever you're dreaming, you can do it. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye!